This time, I'll report further news about Trevor Bauer. You can watch previous videos to learn about his recent stories. On August 3, 2023, Trevor Bauer had his 40th start against the Cub in Hiroshima. He delivered an outstanding pitching performance in front of his parents, arguably his best of the season. He pitched 10 innings, throwing 123 pitches and holding the Cub to 4 hits with no runs scored. His pitching was incredibly consistent, not allowing the opponent to reach second base until the 9th inning. The Cubs pitcher Tokoda also performed an impressive performance by holding the bases scoreless for 9 innings, resulting in a tense pitching battle. Ultimately, after 12 extra innings, the game ended in a scoreless tie per the rules. It marked the first time Bauer pitched into extra innings since college. Right from the first inning, we saw a pitching duel and a display of solid defense from both teams. Bauer wasted no time and showed off a samurai-like performance in the opening inning. In the top of the second inning, his team created the opportunity for a go-ahead run with a double. But the following batters couldn't capitalize on it. In the top of the fifth inning, his team set up an opportunity with a triple after 2 outs. However, the next batter was caught with a fly ball to right field, preventing them from scoring. At the end of the fifth inning, both teams remained scoreless. In the top of the sixth inning, Cubs third baseman Kotono contributed to a strong defense and assisted pitcher Tokoda. In the bottom of the seventh, Bauer faced off against Akiyama, his former teammate from Cincinnati, with 1 out and a runner on first. He induced a ground ball to a pitcher, which resulted in a double play. In the top of the ninth inning, the Baysters got a runner on first base with no outs. However, their slugger Maki hit into a double play with the next at-bat, and they still couldn't score. With the score still tied at 0-0, the game entered the bottom of the ninth innings. Despite being an inning where giving up a run would lead to a walk-off loss, Bauer managed to work a 1-2-3 ninth and push the game into extra innings. Bauer volunteered and retook the mound in the bottom of the 10th innings. In a situation where he couldn't afford to give up a single run, with 2 outs and runners on first and second base, the first time in this game that there are runners in scoring position, he managed to get the following batter out with a fly ball to left field, completing 10 innings without allowing any runs. Impressive! Even after the 11th innings, both teams continued to aim for runs, but the relief pitching staff on both sides persevered. The game ended in a scoreless tie after 11 innings due to the predetermined rule. Thanks to the strong performances of both starting pitchers, the Cubs only managed 6 hits, while the Baysters could only muster 5 hits in the entirety of the 12 innings. It was indeed an impressive pitching duel. Alright, let's take a quick analysis of his pitching. This graph illustrates his pitch usage in his last 4 games. In the previous match against the Cubs, he relied heavily on breaking balls, but this time he is predominantly using fastballs in his pitch mix. The Cubs batting lineup likely had difficulty reading his pitch selection. In this game, his average fastball velocity was 93.5 mph. His fastest pitch clocked in at 95.7 mph. while the slowest was 75.2 mph, resulting in a speed differential of 20.5 mph. This velocity spread remained consistent with his previous game. By effectively varying his pitch speed, he disrupted the batter's timing. He was smart. Here is a graph describing pitches per innings pitches. Bauer threw 123 pitches over 10 innings in this game, but his pitch count per innings was the lowest he's had so far. He seemed to aim to secure quick outs to pitch longer innings. He has a firm grasp of his pitching strategy. This graph shows the number of home runs allowed. Since his debut, he had been giving up home runs in 7 consecutive games, but in the most recent 7 games, he has allowed only 1. He may be starting to understand the characteristics of Japanese hitters and ballparks. Here is a trend of his pitching indicators in each game. He achieved his best in Japan in 4 indicators, thanks to today's outstanding performance. His ERA has finally dipped below 3 points and is now at 2.95. Here's a comparison of his pitching statistics between NPB and MLB. His NPB performance is generally on par with or surpasses his MLB performance. Bauer met the required innings in this game, reaching 97.2 innings pitched. Following the game, his ERA has been officially ranked 7th in the Central League. His 100 strikeouts are tied for 2nd in the league. Alright, take care of your health during the hot summer in Japan. Good luck, Bauer. Thank you for watching. Thank you, baseball. See you next time.